Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it's time to play. We are back in one of my favorite games, Captain of Industry. Let's get back to it. We just received 18 refugees, and it's just enough to keep us balanced here on workers. We have 0 free workers, so I'm going to say hooray. We'll leave the beacon on, but I've got some exclamation points on my screen up at the top. We have 1 homeless person. Let's build a new housing complex just for that 1 person. Let's see here. Housing and services. Housing. I'm going to go up this way. That terrain is weird to me. Is it like not level? What's going on here? Something strange. It almost looks like it's eroding, right? Let's look at the mining designation first. That's at 3, and this is at 3, 2. It looks, right? Like these contour lines. I guess we can still build across there. It sure looks like it's eroding a little bit, like it's not level. But as long as we can build on it, I guess I don't need to worry about it. Let's, yeah, it's letting me build. We'll see. Maybe it won't let me build there without leveling it. I'm going to pop a housing complex there. I'll prioritize that too. Boom. As our trucking situation is now stable, health is okay. Unity's doing pretty good. Better than I would have expected. We're not using it so much to do repairs. Maintenance is on its way. Kind of turned the corner on that last episode. We're up to 54%. It's one of those things you can kind of panic if it's you see all the warnings and stuff breaking down, but it's not worth getting too worried over. You can usually recover from it. Electronics, I'd love to see this kind of ramp up significantly. How are we doing on copper? Okay, we might need another excavator. Oh, yeah, and this guy, if we look at the mining designation, yeah, this is kind of cool. We're trying to get down to 3 above. Why don't we go lower than that? I guess we're starting at 3. This water's got to be at sea level, right? Kind of? Well, oh, is this 3? No, this is 5. I want to bridge to this area. This would be nice for farmland too, right? We kind of talked about that before. Is there water here? There is. Yeah, that's not a bad place for farmland. It's a long way to route food, though, to our colony. Oh, man. That'd be a big belt. We might do it, though. We might just do it. For now, we're going to farm over here, and I think that might be exactly what we want to be focused on right this instant is the farming. Okay, we have the normal crop schedule. We do have vegetable farming. Can I do anything different than potatoes? Here's vegetables. I'm just looking at the fertility stuff. We get 2 more food items out of this, right? Fertility 60. These numbers look the same. Water takes, oh, a whole nother month. Do vegetables last longer for food? Don't know. Let's turn one of them onto vegetables. Boom. And let's do another green manure. 2 months. No crop empty. I wonder if that frees up workers. Why would you choose no crop over the green manure? Because he doesn't use water. That's one thing. Let's do one with vegetables, and then I'm wondering if we need to turn one of these food markets over to vegetables. We might. Let's can we change this? How do you empty a food market? Is that a thing? Truck import off? Maybe? Would that allow us to empty it? If we say no more delivering cargo, we don't have a belt on it. Maybe we can empty this one and turn it into vegetables. Eventually, we're going to move these out, I think. to the sides somewhere, further out as we expand. Okay, here's our water collection. Let's think about how to get water to our farms. We've got a bunch of tanks here. We can expand this array to store more water. If we wanted to, we could expand the water collection this way too. And we've got ground pumps we can place on the deposit over here and feed into these same tanks. How do we want to do this? Right now, this is our output pipe, and it'll probably stay that way. I could do an elevated pipe right over the inputs. And then somehow weasel it down here. Maybe even between these two farms. Let's just start doing something. Let's start doing something. Thinking about attaching right here. Maybe even right on top. Keep it up nice and high. R to unsnap. E, all the way up. We're going to use some construction parts, but we're doing pretty good on those right now. Thinking of coming across the middle here. How about a little bit further down? I don't need to use every inch of land, so if we leave a little buffer space, I'm not going to be too upset. The long run of pipe. Down the middle or down the side? What about down this side? Not sure if this will connect. Will it? Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's all good. It's going to take a while for that to be constructed. We might have to quick deliver. Well, not sure if trucks can. Yeah, I don't know if trucks can get in here or not. Okay, new refugees. We'll take them with open arms. Looks like our housing development was built just in time. We have room for, what is that? 51 more people? Something like that? Good, good, good. I like it. I can turn this diesel pump back on. Since we can see it's starting to slowly deplete. How's rubber looking? Good with one? Yeah, we've got one rubber factory on, and that's keeping up just fine. How are we doing on maintenance? Maintenance is at 99. Look at the construction parts are looking good. Electronics is getting there, right? 58. So everybody's staying busy. Maintenance, I don't know if there's a way to stockpile maintenance. Maybe just by having more buildings or something. Occurs to me, I could have probably ran a buffer on the iron plates, right? Kind of like we have this buffer here with electronics. It might have been wise to have, or better yet, a buffer on the mechanical parts. That would have been smart. Not enough room now to do that, I don't think. We'd have to run the output of these mechanical parts down into storage and then out and back up kind of thing. Or we could reverse the belt. Bring these guys down into storage and then belt around the corner. Not urgent. Worry about that some other day, never. Still thinking about farms, actually. This guy's going to take forever to level that land. I'm not. Food's going down. I don't want to upgrade these farms. I want to move them. But I'm afraid to take it up. I'm afraid to get rid of it right now. Oh, man. We could put another row here. Thinking about it. How much more temporary building do I want to do? I'd really like to move this farm over there. What's it going to take? Let's see. Irrigated farm is 60 construction parts. We have a ton. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I'm going to tear this guy out. Oh, he's got a bunch of inventory too. Bummer. Is this guy draining out of potatoes? No. Can we pause these? Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, these guys take workers, which is kind of weird. I don't know what their throughput is. So, for example, if I just have one, and I have it's got 3 workers, right? Serving up potatoes to the colony. If I just belt food from normal warehouses into this thing, do I ever need more food markets? That's my question. I would like to drain this one out so we can make it vegetables. See how I turn these off and now it says we only have 18 months worth of food. If I turn this on, 37 months. All right. Need to make a decision on where is our colony going to grow and where are our farms going to grow. We can build out a whole lot more colony and still have a farm over here. It's going to impact my ability to collect water, but let's do another irrigated farm here. Let's put the water down where the water is. And leave enough room that that'll connect. That seems reasonable to me. We do another. Let's fast track this guy. Connect up the water. Oh. Are you serious? I don't like the wiggle. So we'll connect back one or something, and that wiggle's a little more tolerable. Bummer. It looks like I should have gone back maybe one more. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting the pipe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting the pipe. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't connect in. The other one seemed to connect from that distance. And try it one more time. I don't think it's going to work, though. Straight on in. You into you. Yeah, isn't that weird? Maybe it's lower over there. Don't know. I'm not too worried, but that one doesn't look too bad to me, actually. All right, this is in the process of being constructed. We're almost there. We're going to need workers again. The beacon, I believe, is still on. I'll double check it. Let's do the same thing we did before. I'm going to do potatoes, fertilizer, vegetables, fertilizer. I haven't looked into the farming enough yet to know what the optimal setup is. So go ahead and make suggestions in the comments. I will take a look. Like I said, I want this to starve out so we can get vegetables to the market. Eventually we need to belt these things. How would we belt it? Now I'm confused. Let's do all vegetables. I'm going to change this to all vegetables. Hopefully I didn't just kill our crop or something. Yeah, all vegetables for you. Same thing here. This can go, right? None. None? None. Hopefully that repeats. And then maybe this should be just potatoes. None. Okay, why does this one have a little light? Why is that little button there? That's kind of freaking me out. Okay, maintenance looks great. Water level. Okay, irrigation tank is in the process of filling up. And the field is getting hydrated as we speak. It looks like, is it? Looks like the water level's going down. Maybe it'll kick on the sprinklers once it gets to a certain level down. This one I want to take up. Just trying to clean up the farming this episode. I know we need more food as we keep bringing on workers. I also want to add water tanks here. We've got a lot of room right here if we want for either water collection or water storage. And we'll put a couple here. This one we're just going to move over. Not sure about here if I want to leave this open for the colony or not. How are we doing on everything else? Vehicles are stable. Unity's looking good. Research is underway. We're good on that. Power looks great. We have a cargo ship that's just waiting for a dock. Oh, we need to do, yeah, we need to do a dock, right? Number of ships repaired over the number of ships discovered. Do we really have 3 ships discovered? Let's look on the map. Where is that? Let's where can I get to that? Thought we only had 1 ship discovered. Okay, that's our main ship is docked. That's fine. Okay, that farm is now gone out of our way. Let's place the new one. That's probably not a bad spot for it, given the way the irrigation is set up. I'm going to leave a little room between these guys. Maybe a little more room. And let's extend the irrigation. I think, can you not do that? Oh, that's why this worked. I see. Because it's actually sloping down on the curve. Let's, I gotta pull that pipe out of there. Let's see how I can do it. Is it control just to get a section? Okay, it looks like that worked the way I wanted it to. I'm gonna bring this pipe straight across. Once it is deconstructed. Will it let me do it now? No. Nope. Quick remove. We've got the Unity. Am I paused? Why am I paused? Must have hit the space bar or something. Okay. Good there. Boom. This one, we can actually go in there. Okay, let's do it. Here. And then this one is going to have a bit of a wiggle, I think. Yep. And this one's at the end, so it didn't need the wiggle because it's actually going down right on the corner there. All right. I'm understanding it. Can we set the recipe here? These 3 are vegetables, vegetables, vegetables. Do the same thing here. Vegetables, and then green manure. And the reason I'm doing these vegetables is I'm kind of anticipating running a belt boom for all the outputs of food and belting it into one of these guys, food markets. Okay, these guys are chewing through the potatoes. Kind of want to delete this thing. Oh man, so indecisive on where our colony's going to grow to. Got a lot of room. A lot of room this way. It would be nice if we could get fill and dirt to fill in this area. But man, it's a long haul. And I still want to prioritize bridging to these other areas. Oh, iron. Yeah, iron. We're going to need to do a bridge here soon. In fact, we're going to probably grab another mine control tower. And then, I guess, do a fill area here to bridge across. We might want to ramp this one down. Let's look and see. We're at +3. I think what we're going to do is ramp down to +1. I'll wait till they're done with this. We'll ramp down to +1. Then we'll do a fill designation at +1 all the way across here. And then we can start chewing away at this mountain. Then I'm not sure how this works, what the water dynamic is. But, oh, there's no, interesting. There's no ore shown as being under the water. Like just underneath this level. That's kind of, yeah, that's interesting. I'm kind of anticipating once we fill this in, then we can just dig as deep as we want. We don't have to worry about water splashing in, but we'll find out. We will find out. Okay, there's our third farm. We have workers for it. And they're doing fine. Okay. We do need room for water pumps. And we kind of want to pump water, not here. We want water to kind of go in through this bottom pipe and feed into storage, right? So how can we do that? I want a lot of water storage, and I want to leverage water pumps to do it. Water is declining here. You can see we're already having problems. Let's take a look. See if we can get on that. Kind of want to farm here. I've got room for water pumps potentially here. Let's see. Groundwater pumps. These aren't real big. I don't want to feed into that line. I need to go into the supply line. They will actually fit here. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Kind of like it. Let's try this. Boom. And I'd like to do maybe 2. Where's your little output? Okay, let me turn on. No, I gotta probably. The layer's probably on by default. Okay, 2 water pumps. Now we need to run a water pipe up basically into, needs to connect up with this line here. And then I'm thinking of running a bunch of storage tanks here. Boom, 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 boom. A whole bunch of storage tanks for water. And then just wondering if we need more water collectors. We can put more down here if we need to. And maybe another set here. We could always move this pipe around. Actually, let's do that. Let's get a couple more rainwater collectors. You are good there. And we'll need to reroute that pipe. How are we doing on water? We're getting dangerously low here. That's not... I'm not happy about that. We are getting rain, but it's not going to be enough to sustain us forever, that's for sure. Let's prioritize this guy. These water collectors each have their own little storage tank too, but I'd like to get maybe 2 more. We could do a whole nother row and then run water storage just straight across like this. That might be more than enough tanks. Why don't we plan for that? I feel like we should have more water collection that doesn't rely on power. Just make sure I'm going to be able to run a pipe. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. We could even go up this way and connect into that supply. Show you what I mean here in a second. Let's do it. Definitely going to move that pipe over, but I don't want to do it until we're secure. You can see the mistake I made here. Let's clean this up. Maintenance is still looking great. Food's down to 2 months. We'll wait for this to deplete, then we're just going to probably delete that. Let's get the pipe going. Hopefully they won't starve out. I guess I can run the pipe this way. Needs to connect to the lower one. That's our supply. Okay, new refugees. Let's turn off the beacon. We've got plenty now. They're chewing through the food. Okay, 0 months of food. This guy, we are going... It says 18. 17. 16. Going to basically delete this building once we eat up these last 14 potatoes. Bake them up, fellas. No lab available. What happened? Maintenance? What? Cannot research. Current research is too advanced for our lab. Okay, we can upgrade it. Boom. What do you need? Lab equipment. Oh boy, that's a new thing. Okay, one thing at a time. Just want to make sure once this is gone, we make the other ones available. Okay, that's 0. This is paused. Let's unpause these guys. And I want to delete this thing. And then maybe, just debating, do we want one more community block here? I think one more community block, and then we'll hook up those food markets in front of this guy. So I'm going to make this a priority because we're going to move these. We're going to move these over here, I believe. And then I'm going to belt food from these farms into a food market. And then, yeah, this one might turn into vegetables as well. Right now it's potatoes. May change this to vegetables and belt that down into the belt that's going to be pulling vegetables from here, here, and here. And that food belt is going to come in and feed a food market here that's specifically for vegetables, I'm guessing. Then we'll add some farms for potatoes, and we'll have a special belt for that. And that'll feed into another food market that is for potatoes. I'm guessing. I'm not sure how that has to work. Okay, let's see what we need to do to build lab equipment. Is that in our assemblers somewhere? How do I get the next level research lab? Lab equipment is in the electric assembly, so we need the second level assembly. Let's upgrade one of our assemblies. One of our temporary ones for now. That's you. Upgrade you. And we prioritize that. Boom. Food's a little bit of a concern. This guy has tons, but nowhere to dump his potatoes. Yeah, this guy's being built. Let's do food market right there. Okay. And in fact, we can use regular warehouses that don't take workers to store up a bunch of food. In fact, maybe show you what I'm thinking here. Storage. Oh yeah, we've got tons of room. So we could do something where I have warehouses, a whole row going across here, right, that are storing up vegetables. Boom. We don't need to use workers. And then these vegetables will feed into a food market, and then the workers can help distribute that to the community. Then we could have another row that's feeding vegetables, another row that's feeding corn or whatever fruit and vegetables are coming. So that's one option. In fact, it looks like you could snap a unit storage right to this. Is that a coincidence? Oh, what? What? What is that? Why are there two different inputs? Okay, let's do... This one's going to be vegetables, I think. What does this show me here? Food. Food in the settlement. Okay, shows all the food available in the settlement together with information on consumption and benefits. Food is divided into categories. Providing food from multiple categories can provide health benefit. If you provide a variety of food, the total consumption distributes across all different types of food. Providing a variety of food can also be a great source of unity. Okay. My question right now. Okay, estimate for how long the current supply can feed the settlement. This estimate is increased in case there are also types of food, or is increased in case there are also other types of food available in the settlement. Here comes the first load of vegetables. Oh, check it out. Looks like we got a little bit of a bonus here. A health bonus. Nice. The question I have right now is, those are two different input ports, right? So what's up with that? And I don't know the significance. That looks like a flat conveyor belt, and that looks like, I don't know, like loose, like one of those U-shaped conveyors. Isn't that strange? What could that be for? Let's look and see. Treats, protein, eggs, corn, bread, sausages. I'm not sure what this is. What do we do? They just eat right out of a trough? So we send crates in via conveyor belt, and then they send something in via a trough. I have no idea what that is. That's interesting, though. I'm intrigued. Very, very intrigued. And the reason it's important is, like I said, I want to set up storage for the food that's going to be pumped in here. So let's think about doing that. This side is pretty clean. This side, we're going to be pumping in fertilizer, I think. Yeah, fertilizer here. What else? Not sure if there's another input later on. Okay, we got our water pumps waiting for us. Water's not looking great. That is an old dirt storage we can get rid of. Okay, we're at 47 months food. Food is still my big concern. Okay, deconstructing. At least it says it is. It doesn't look like it. There it goes. Okay. Maintenance is still looking good. Did we get our upgraded lab? We do. We have it. Let's make some mechanical parts, or lab equipment. In fact, let's make that the top priority. We need this for the new research lab, I'm guessing, so we can upgrade the research lab. It's already queued up to be upgraded, so as soon as those parts are ready, it'll do it. What I'm looking at right now is, oh, I got potatoes in here. Oh, man. I want to switch this to vegetables. Think. So I was going to hook it up to this belt, then we'd have these 4 farms, 1, 2, 3, 4, all shipping out vegetables into this food storage, but feeding some warehouses on the way there, so we could really bank up the food. Thinking. Potatoes. We could have warehouses along this side for potatoes. Boom. And maybe have a couple farms down this way doing potatoes. This guy's already doing potatoes. Okay, we're loading up on the vegetables. Yeah, still thinking. Sorry. Let's do this. Storage. $30 construction parts. We're doing fine on construction parts. Make sure these are heading the right way. Boom. As soon as these are constructed, we're going to belt this in. We're going to belt this in. We're going to belt this in. We're going to belt the output of these storages, which is all going to be vegetables. We'll do a raised belt so trucks can get underneath. And then we'll duck down and feed this food market with vegetables. And then this guy we need to change over to vegetables. These two food markets will stick around to feed potatoes in for a while. But I'm going to wait till this is all constructed. I can do the conveyor. It's a monster. We can always add more conveyor later, but this is going to be a pretty good size supply for us. See if that'll connect. Nope, we got to go back one, I think. Oh, maybe back two? I'd almost rather have it do its ramp down right next to the building. You know what I mean? Show you what I mean. You to you. Down to you. That way, where this is ramping down, no trucks needs to get in there. Let it kind of wiggle its way down next to the building, and that way this stays nice and open for trucks to get through. Okay, this is all going to be vegetables. I wonder if there's... Oh yeah, there's a paint dropper, right? Copy settings. Boom. Let's see if that took. Did for some, not for others. Let's try that again. This is probably a handy tool. Okay. Apply, 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 apply. Vegetables, vegetables. All right. Well, that was fast. Faster than I thought. Let's wait for the belt to get constructed. Then we'll do all these guys. This one, I have to wait till he gets rid of his potatoes. What does it say? Farm could not store all potato after harvest. Yeah, I know. What we're going to do next on food, where are you? Food market here. Boom. This one's going to be, you guessed it, potatoes. And this one, turn truck imports off. Let's drain these out. Look at that. The conveyor's already. Good deal. What do we have here for output? Oh, check it out. Potatoes separate. Okay, the potatoes are on the different conveyor. Interesting. Cool. Learning. I'm learning. This guy's only going to be doing vegetables, so we only have to worry about this conveyor. In fact, let's run. Ooh, how are we going to do this? Trucks may not be able to get through here. How can we do that? If we wanted trucks to get through, and that's kind of a nice cut through. See, trucks are using it. We'd have to go up with our conveyor belt. Let's try it. We're going to come into here. Could wiggle up and then... Let's see. Can you connect? It's a little ugly. And then you probably can't connect there either. What about here? I think I'll take it. Oh, it's still gonna wiggle, huh? Bummer. I thought we could get away without having this thing wiggle at all. Being that far back. Oh, man. We don't have to go that high, but I kind of want to, so we'll make it work. Let's see. Could be interesting. Could this guy do the same thing? I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. That's kind of ugly. Ugh, no, that's not going to work. Let's take that up. We can do better. Nat. Oh, man. That's, avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. Wash your eyes. That was painfully ugly. You can kind of see what I'm going for, right? I want to maximize the ability for trucks to get wherever they need to go. Underneath things. That's kind of overkill. This one, obviously, I could just belt it straight in there. This one's not really an issue. Maybe that's wise, but I kind of want the aesthetic of these things being done similarly. I pushed this thing back so far that I thought we would not have issues with kind of wiggly belts like we're getting. That's not horrible like that. I guess I could accept that. That would mean this guy kind of same look. Guess I can kind of live with that. At least it's symmetric. Let's do the third one. We'll see if we can get this guy even over there. Might be a challenge because we've got this pipe. Is that? No, you do a little different. Not crazy about it. That's not horrible. I'll take it. And then this is going to be vegetables too. So let's get this guy out. I suppose we can go up right away. We can hug this field, I think, safely. I'm running a lot of belt. Maybe it's not going to be a big deal to run those electronics from way out where they're at on a belt. I'm sure I'm building a lot for food. How are we doing on food? 60 months. It's okay. It's not great. Okay, that's starting to fill up with potatoes. This one's starting to drain out. We're going to delete this and leave all these tiles open for more colony. Everything else is looking good. Unity is what, probably maxed at this point. It looks like we upgraded our research lab, so we're in good shape on that. Should be in good shape. What are you complaining about? Missing input. Oh, are you kidding me? We need these. We need lab equipment just to do the research? What's up with that? Interesting. So that must be... Is that a new thing? Yeah, advanced diesel. Okay, it says it's in progress. So that looks like something new we need to automate. Was not expecting that. But it looks like we need lab equipment automated. Oh man, we'll do it. We will do it. We will do it. I think we'll wrap the episode here. Couple things. I want to move this pipe down. Boom. In fact, we'll do it first. Get the pipe built. Then we'll rip out this pipe, put down 2 more water collectors. Then we can route the output from our pumps, which are sitting here with workers and don't have anything to do. Well, I guess they're filling up their internal tanks. What? Oh, that's the reserve 10,000. I thought that was their internal tank. Where is your water going? What are you guys doing with your water? They're pumping water, right? Okay, yeah, it's stored up. They have a little bit of an internal tank. It looks like 62 units, I'm guessing. Is that what that's showing me? 60 units? So yeah, we'll route this water out, run a pipe, and it'll go into an input. Probably right here. Boom. That water will travel up, around, join up with the water coming through this pipe. And eventually we'll upgrade these pipes so we can get more throughput. It'll feed these tanks. Once these 4 tanks are full, we're going to rip this little joint out and probably add 6 more water tanks. Patch it back up. Let those things fill up, and then we'll do it again. Rip the patch, add more tanks. Maybe stack another 2 here, have a whole nother row. I want to have a lot of water on hand because the rain is not going to be as reliable as it has been for us. I can almost guarantee it. And we don't want to starve out our farm production, and we don't want to starve out our brick production. Everything's looking good on bricks, right? We've got tons of dirt. Water supply's holding up so far. Yeah, these guys are kicking out. How are we doing on construction part 1s? We can obviously add storage to this. Let's do it. Never hurts to have a little surplus. Rotate this guy. Boom. And so we'll finish dealing with the farm silliness. I want to move this guy. We have a little bit more farm work to do, unfortunately. I need to move this farm. Or I guess I could leave it. Maybe I'll leave it and I'll just set up some warehouses, kind of like we have here. Set up a few warehouses just to hold potatoes. We've only got 1 farm doing potatoes. This one, just debating whether we even want to upgrade it. Because it's not where I want it placed. I kind of want to, do a mirror image of these guys. Put an irrigated farm right there with its water input here. Connect up to it. And then another one here. Potatoes. We'd route the potatoes would be down here somewhere. Route those over. Route those up into some warehouses. And then belt into this second food storage. Then we're not using trucking for the food. And we're using a minimum number of workers to actually feed the colony. Instead of having a bunch of food markets like I was having. Like these guys take workers. Don't think we need that. I'd rather have the workers working than serving food. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, so a little bit more work on farm and irrigation stuff next episode. Then, hopefully, barring any crises, I think we need to do construction part 2s at scale. So we'll extend off of this side where we're making construction part 1s. And then we need to... we can make construction part 2s with these basic manual assemblers that don't take power. I might opt to do that. We used to have to have the electric assemblies. We'll see. We'll do that, and then obviously we now have to plan for manufacturing lab equipment on a regular basis. So that I was not anticipating. But we'll do it. We'll get it all done. We'll think about storing off these parts too. Oh, you know what I could do? Anyway, yeah, we'll think about storing off these mechanical parts over here. I don't like this production lagging like this where it's just backed up. We could put a cache of mechanical parts over here and then run the belt up this way and feeding into the maintenance things. I'd like to have a kind of a cache of those. Anyway, lots to do. We'll pick it up next episode. Hope you enjoyed this series on Captain of Industry Season 5. Can't believe it. But man, a lot has changed since I last played. I did not play when this first came out in early access. Just could not get to it. But man, lots to do. We'll pick it up next episode. I will see you then.